So over the last couple of days you might have seen that I've been talking about how to do a complex. So today I'm going to quickly run through exactly how you can break it down. So there are many different methods you can use for a complex. There is kettlebell complex, dumbbell, plate, body weight, barbell, anything like that you can use to create a complex. The simplest way to explain a complex is that you select a series of movements that flow into each other and you just go one to the other as soon as you've completed all the reps. For example, if you were going to do a deadlift, then into a Roman deadlift, into a bent row, etc, etc. Obviously I've designed a lot of them for you so that you don't even need to think about how to create them, but that is the simplest way to explain it, that you complete 8 reps of the deadlift, 8 reps of the Roman deadlift and 8 reps of a bent row. No rest in between. As soon as you finish the reps of one, you move into the next exercise. So it's about keeping that quick pace, really pumping them out. This is a really great way to burn a lot of fat as well as tone and tighten the muscles. I know you hear that phrase from me a lot, but basically everything I try and do is to burn off more fat and give you the body that you desire. Obviously that's going to improve health benefits as you go through, but that's how I want to structure everything for you, to give you that body you've been dreaming of, to help you reach those goals, and the health benefits will just come with that, because the more fat you can burn off the body, the more healthy you're going to be. So when it comes to designing complex, you can either do set based, so you can do 5 rounds of 8s, so you do 8 for every exercise. You can do a descending order, so you go 8 for the first round, 7 for the next round, 6, 5, all the way down to 1. Or you can do ascending, starting at 1, go up to 8. If you're aiming for fat burning, I would always recommend going for the higher rep ranges, or you can set them up purely for time, which is often a lot simpler than having to count. You can set up your timer on Gymboss, which is the timer we use, and simply go 20 seconds or 1 second rest, so it beeps to acknowledge that the timer is up, and then you're going into the next one. So that way you're just progressing through, so you just go bam, 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 bam. So those are the ways you can do it. You can also use different mediums for your weight. So that'll change the type of exercises you use. As I mentioned before, we can use barbells, so the long bar, or you can use dumbbells, which are the short ones. You can use a plate, you can use a kettlebell, you can use your body weight. As long as you are just progressing through to the next exercise as quickly as possible and trying to make sure that they flow as simply as possible. That's all it really takes to put together a complex. Now they can sound really, really easy, but they're not. Once you get into it, you'll find that they're really difficult. Your lungs start burning, your muscles start burning. And I know that sounds bloody horrible. It is. But unfortunately, the more you can get into that state, the more fat that you're going to burn. So the harder you can push through those levels, the better off you'll be. So that's all I have for you today on complexes. If you have any questions, just post them below.